Člověk by řekl, že podle toho, jak má křesťanství bohatou minulost s útlakem a podporou lidí, kteří jim v tom útlaku pomáhají, vzpomeňte si na křižáky, inkvizitory, Ku Klux Klan a nácky, tak se svět poučí a bude obzvlášť obezřetnej, když budou k moci stoupat křesťanský radikálové. Ale ono ne, protože teď v USA máme MAGA. Kult tak vymletej, že ani neví, že bojuje proti tomu, co uctívá.
Do you think the Bible should be taught in schools?
Yes.
Yeah?
Most definitely. Because children have gotten away from that. You know, because they have. And it needs to be put back in all the schools, Catholic schools and public schools.
So you want the Bible back in school. Do you think there are books that should be banned from schools?
Yeah, of course. You don't want pornography, which is what the the agenda is these days, is to put pornography into our schools. That is gravely...
There is a book that has a story of two daughters getting their father drunk and having sex with them. Would you want that in a school?
No, absolutely. Yeah, of course
no.
not. Of course not.
No.
That's outrageous.
That's the devil's work. We don't want the devil's work in school.
Viceprezidenta, který považuje za nepřítele státu vzdělaný lidi.
And I think in this movement of national conservatism, what we need more than inspiration is we need wisdom. And there was a wisdom in what Richard Nixon said approximately 50 years ago. He said, and I quote, "The professors are the enemy."
Zbohatlou smažku, která hajluje na inauguraci. Kandidáta na ministra zdravotnictví, který říká, že trans osoby vznikají tím, že jsme vystavený pesticidům.
Did you say that exposure to pesticides causes children to become transgender?
No, I never said that. I think a lot of the problems we see in kids, and particularly boys, it's probably underappreciated that how much of that is coming from chemical exposures, including a lot of the sexual dysphoria that we're seeing. They're swimming through a soup of toxic chemicals today, and many of those are endocrine disruptors. There's atrazine throughout our water supply. Atrazine, by the way, if you in a lab put atrazine in a tank full of frogs, it will chemically castrate and forcibly feminize every frog in there, and 10% of the frogs, the male frogs, will turn into fully viable females able to produce viable eggs. If it's doing that to frogs, it could. There's a lot of other evidence that it's doing it to human beings as well.
A prezidenta, který chce z Guantánama udělat koncentrák pro cizince.
Signing an executive order to instruct the Departments of Defense and Homeland Security to begin preparing the 30,000 person migrant facility at Guantanamo Bay. Most people don't even know about it. We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the American people. Some of them are so bad we don't even trust the countries to hold them because we don't want them coming back, so we're going to send them out to Guantanamo. This will double our capacity immediately, right? And that's a tough place to get out of. Today's signings bring us one step closer to eradicating the scourge of migrant crime in our communities once and for all.
Konzervativní náboženský extrémisti byli vždycky hrozbou pro progres ve světě. Aspoň ateisté se základními znalostmi historie by si tohle mohli uvědomovat, ne? No, když jste sice ateista, ale natolik konzervativní, že se od zabržděného věřícího lišíte jen svou nevírou v Boha. Co to z vás vlastně dělá? Krajně pravicoví kněží, bojující za nucený porody, už přijali Trumpovu politiku. Teď i Muskovo hajlování.
This is the last stand for Christendom. It's make or break time. The whole of the old world is crumbling. Every country in Europe is embracing death. America, as far as I could see, is the only country fighting for life. And that's down to you guys. So God bless all of you for what you're doing. Please keep doing it. I hope that I can encourage you. And my heart goes out to you. God bless.
Osvojil si ho i Andrew Tate. Sexuální násilník a chlap obviněný z obchodu s lidma.
My heart goes out to all of you. You know, I'm kind of thinking we should bring the Nazi salute back. Because the people we've been arguing with for the last 4 years have no interest in objective truth. kill SpaceX.
Křesťanství bude vždycky tíhnout nebo dopomáhat autoritářům k moci. Protože věřící potřebují apokalyptického vůdce, který vyčistí zemi od všeho, co se jen trochu vymyká jejich představě normy. Zneužil toho Hitler a teď toho zneužívá i Trump s Muskem. Vážně chcete, aby tihle lidi určovali budoucnost našeho světa?